The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. What a big day today is, man. We have CPI data coming out. We got a bunch of stuff coming out, man. CPI data is going to be huge, man. In the markets, man, I'll tell you, man, they don't look too bad today, but happy Wednesday, baby. We are at it. We're working, baby. It's time to go to work. It's time to wake up. It's time to go to work, man. Hopefully you guys already looked at the charts. Hopefully you guys are already in it. Hopefully you guys are already looking at your investments and figuring out where you're going to go today. But if not, man, now is a good time to get ready and do that. But we are up. We are at it. We're doing our thing right now, baby. Giving it 120, as Seiko would say, 169%, baby. Wake up, Seiko. We are working, baby. We are working. So, yes, it is time. It is time. It is Wednesday. And we are, man, we're at it this morning. It's going to be a good day, I think. It's going to be a good day in the markets today. Definitely going to be a good day, I think. What's up, man? What's up, Seiko, man? How are you, brother, man? I'm living the dream, brother. Had a long day yesterday. You know, had to travel for work, had a long day, but yo, it don't matter. None of that matters. We're up, we're at it, we're doing our thing today. We are getting ready to take advantage of this market, right? On both sides of the market, stock market and crypto market. We're ready to take advantage, ready to make that money, ready to do our thing. So yo, it's definitely Wednesday, baby. We midweek. We midweek. We ready to rock. We ready to roll. We ready to do our thing. And take advantage. Take advantage of what's going on and making that money, man. That's what it's all about. Everything else is secondary, right? Everything else is secondary. It's about that cash, baby. Straight cash, homie. So that's what it's about. So what we got going on today, say? What we got going on today, guys? What we got going on? Asian markets, man, they closed pretty good. And then they had some good earnings report from a couple of their chip makers over there after close. So, yo, the Asian markets look absolutely phenomenal. They closed good, man, which is a good thing. That's a good thing for the crypto market, too. The European markets woke up this morning. They started trading. They're definitely in the green, and they're looking absolutely good. They're looking absolutely phenomenal. I know my boy Ken over there maybe rocking out in that European market over there, but yo, they are looking good, looking strong here in the United States. Yo, when I woke up this morning, we didn't look so hot in the pre-markets, but things are starting to turn around. And what this is starting to tell us is that a lot of the insiders that know what's coming with the CPI data today, which is going to be absolutely huge, are getting word that the CPI data is probably going to come in pretty decent, right? Because, let's face it, guys, the insiders are insiders. They know what's coming before we know what's coming, right? And, love it, hate it, do whatever you want with it, but that's just the way the world works, right? So the fact that these things flipped green to red, actually is starting to give us some really good insight into what's coming our way later this morning with this inflation data. So I like what I'm seeing right now from these markets. Really, really like what I'm seeing. As you guys can see, Wednesday's big on CPI inflation data. Look, guys, make no doubt. Here's the thing. Like I always tell you guys, just go to the store. Just go try to buy a car. Just go try to buy a house. Just go try to buy anything right now, even groceries. You know that inflation is crazy. You know that inflation is out of control here in the United States. It's worse in other parts of the country as well, but here in the United States, you know it's out of control. Um, the only thing you have to do is just look at what you're spending. Here's the thing: inflation is created by the government, and only the government can curb inflation as well. Inflation's caused by printing money and devaluing your currency, right? Whatever currency that is, whether it's the dollar, whether it's whatever currency it is, you print that money, you devalue, you lessen the amount of that the current money is worth, and that's how you create inflation. We created a ton of inflation during the COVID pandemic. They were printing money like crazy, and this is why we are where we are. Now they call it quantitative easing. The only thing that means is that the United States is about to turn on the money printers again, right? They're going to start printing money. Well, why are they going to start printing money? Because they're building up trillions and trillions of dollars in interest payments per month. So they have to turn on the money printers in order to pay that down. So guess what? The money that you currently have on the U.S. dollar is about to be worth less. That's what that means. That's what this means right here. So, when you look at it and you put it into perspective as to just what it means and what's about to happen, that's what it is. They can come up with fancy words and make it sound good and all that stuff, but in reality, that's what it means. So they're about to turn the money printers on. They're about to make your dollar worth less, and then they can pay their interest rate down, right? Because they created the interest rates by buying their own bonds. So they created their own inflation. They created their own inflation problem here in the United States, not only in the United States but around the world. So that's what it is, man. At the end of the day, so they got no choice. They got to start cutting interest rates. They're paying more in interest than they are on defense, really. So, that's basically where we're at. So IBIT, this looks really good this morning, sitting at $34.64, up about 1%. Looks like it's going to come in about 1% better than where it closed yesterday. We'll keep an eye on this as we go through the morning. This will kind of let us know where Bitcoin's going to go today. And Bitcoin's on a nice little ride this morning. So we love to see that. So definitely we'll keep an eye on these pre-markets right here. See 34.73. Looks like it's going to want to come up right now about 0.09% after hours trading. So this will let us know kind of where Bitcoin's going throughout the morning. It looks like people are buying in, got positive inflows. So we really like to see that. Coming over here to the cryptocurrency market, we look good. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys this morning or try to make it any more than what it is. We just look good this morning. It's kind of like when you show up to the party and you're dressed so clean, everybody's looking at you up and down and wishing that they were that clean. That's how the cryptocurrency market looks this morning, man. It looks absolutely clean, baby. You're sitting at a $2.14 trillion market cap, which is up from the last time we streamed. Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index sitting at 55, sitting in neutral. Things starting to climb, which is what you want to see. All that starts to line up to exactly what you want to see going on. Market cap starting to come up. Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index starting to come up. Price of Bitcoin starting to come up. We were at 61,000 when I first started to set up, coming down a little bit, but still holding on to them high 60,000s. Definitely what you want is that slow, steady grind out of that hole we were in. That's what you want to see. That's where you want to be. Up right around 3.8% for the day, down a little bit on the hour. But Ethereum's finally starting to run a little bit, finally starting to get out of that suppressed hole it was in. up 3.7% on the day. You see how now Bitcoin and Ethereum are starting to attach themselves to each other again, and are starting to run together. When the Ethereum ETFs was launched, and we kind of knew that this would happen, the big institutional investors, they suppressed the price of Ethereum, which kind of, I kept telling you guys, the ratio was off. The ratio was off. So eventually it was going to run again. We're starting to see that, right? 3.8 for Bitcoin, 3.7 for Ethereum. That's probably right about the right ratio where you want to be at. So, maybe the suppression is over. Maybe the big institutions have what they need. Maybe they have enough now that they'll just kind of let this thing go and let it run and quit suppressing the price. So about $2,700, $2,734 on Ethereum. Nice push up. Nice push up from Ethereum over the past couple of days. Love to see that. Got BNB sitting here, back above that $527 range, up about 1.3% on a day. You see things starting to come down on the hour, but they had a nice run up. So, they will come down a little bit. They'll push back up though today, I think. You have Solana sitting here at 146, underneath that 150 mark. I want to see Solana right around that 150 mark, man. I hope it gets back there today. I think Solana is real comfortable about right around that 150. I think that's kind of where that consolidation should be, right around that 150. But definitely a nice Solana quick get in, get out if you want to play that game. XRP sitting at 57 cents right now, up about 0.69% on the day, up about 0.19% on the hour. XRP didn't get that big push up. It didn't get that big run that everybody thought it was going to get, when the court case happened. But, we talked about it. I didn't think it was going to get it either. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a struggle. Dragon Rider, what's up, brother? Good morning. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, my brother. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a struggle, for XRP is, to get that big, huge run up. Not to say that it's not going to get that big, huge run up, but it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for it. There's a lot of people been sitting on a lot of XRP for a long time, and they're looking to get some of their money back, and got to respect that. And plus, 125 million, they all came out of the escrow account, so that's going to suppress the price a little bit as well, because they're going to sell that out of that escrow account, right? And this is one of the problems when your project owns the tokens, and that's their means of paying for things, is when they got to pay for things, they got to sell a token. You know what I mean? It's like, 6 of one, half dozen of the other, man. So, unfortunately, that's how it rolls. You got Tonecoin sitting at $7.12. Love Tonecoin. Love what they're doing over there. Love what they're doing with Telegram. Love the fact that they're launching some meme coins. Layer 2 coming out for Tonecoin as well, which will help with some of the gas fees. Although Tonecoin's cheap as hell, so I don't even understand why they need a layer 2. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But obviously, there's probably bigger plans that we don't know about that's getting ready to rock and roll. Could be NFTs. NFTs take up a lot of gas. We talk about that with DGen on base. They take up a lot of data, which drives the gas prices up when the NFTs are launching, and makes you pay more gas. So definitely could be that. So Avalanche starting to dig out of that hole, $21.49, starting to come out, up 3.7% on the day. Loving Avalanche. You guys know, anytime Avalanche below $40, that's a steal. That's definitely a steal. But yeah, so Polkadot, I mean, same thing. I mean, we can go down through all of these. You're going to see the same thing. They're up on the day. A lot of them up on the hour. So you can basically roll through same song, same dance through all of these tokens. But right here, guys, Casper flips Polygon again. I keep telling you guys, Polygon's in trouble. What's going on? Polygon's in trouble. They just have no marketing. They just have no volume going on over there. They just have, Nothing really special going on over there at Polygon. And this is the problem, right? And Caspa has all the momentum going into this, right? They're up to 17 cents right now. You look at them up 4.8% on the day, sitting at 17 cents. You look at where their market cap is, what is it, about 4 billion, 4.1 billion. Their next, you look at Litecoin sitting at 4.7 billion. Caspa will pass Litecoin in this coin market cap. They will pass Litecoin to get up into this top 20. It will happen. They have all the momentum. And, we talked about this for days about Caspa passing Polygon. It has a couple times. They've been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I think eventually Caspa is going to hit that run back up to 20 cents. It's going to leave Polygon in the dust. It's just, Polygon's that layer 2 is going to fall. It's falling victim because it can't get the volume. Blockchains are all about volume. And Caspa has the volume right now. Pepe doing its thing over here, up 2.7%, coming out of that hole as well. Internet computers starting to gain a little bit of legs here at 4.6%. I'm starting to gain a little bit of momentum, but still way down from where it was. Stellar wants to crack back into that 10-cent range. We love it when Stellar wants to get back up into this 10-cent range because I think that's where it should be. That's where it's comfortable right now. Kronos definitely looking to make somewhat of a move here. Crow's got to make somewhat of a move. Like I said, they got to get some volume on that blockchain, on that Kronos blockchain. They got to get moving. They got to make a move here pretty soon. And I think they will. Once this market starts to turn around, they're master marketers. So expect a big marketing campaign to come out from Crow. I think that'll help them. Sui had a nice run last week, and you start to see it's paying the price for it now, right? When you run by yourself, it's a good thing because you're running by yourself. The rest of the market was running down. Sui was running way up. But unfortunately, when you run by yourself, when the rest of the market runs, you become a casualty of that, right? You look at it, it's up 46% on the week, but look at it down 5% on the day when everything else is in green. You become a casualty of your own run because now everybody's taking profits out of you and are starting to move that around the rest of these altcoins. So it's nice to run by yourself because you get all the publicity and stuff like that. But you're gonna pay the price for that. You're going to pay the price for running by yourself. But CPI data is coming out today, guys. So I tell you guys, as good as this market looks today, I'm not buying anything until after CPI data comes out. Because as much as we can anticipate, we think we're anticipating a good solid data point coming out. We got to see, right? We got to see how the markets react to the actual news that is coming out. But make no doubt, guys, you will get an interest rate cut in September. It will be probably 50 basis points because the government has no choice but to cut interest rates because they're paying so much interest on the debt that they created for themselves that they have no choice but to cut these interest rates to try to lower some of that. But here's inflation is created by the government, and it can only be curbed by the government, right? You create the problem, and you're the only one who can fix the problem, right? So they've created this issue, they've created this problem. Now they have to come back in and fix it. And quantitative easing means that they're turning on the printers, right? And when they turn on the printers on you, understand that the dollar that you have in your pocket right now is going to be worth less. So you got to understand that as you move forward. I don't care what country you're in. I don't care what country you live in. The minute they start printing more money is the minute your money starts to get less and less and less. And that's what's about to happen. So they lower interest rates on one hand and kill you on the other. So, understand that's what's about to happen come September. And that's a big deal because people are struggling out here already, which in turn affects their ability to invest in things like cryptocurrency, which are speculative assets, right? they're speculative assets. People, are going to pull back from spending money on that. But come October, November, cryptocurrency usually has a good push up. So we'll see if that stays true. We'll see if that stays true this year. Yeah, purchasing power is like 30 cents on a dollar right now. And when they start printing more money here in the United States, which, listen to Powell talk. And when he says the words quantitative easing, just understand that means that they're about to print money. That's what that means. That fancy word, quantitative easing, means they're turning the money printers back on. So think about it. If your dollar is really only worth 30 cents right now, when they turn the money printers back on, it may only be worth 20. So, they're going to, and this is all in an attempt to pay down that, what is it, $1 trillion that they're adding to the debt every 100 and something days, which is more than what they spend in the United States military. So right now they're spending more on interest rates than they're spending on military spending. So they have no choice. They have to cut the interest rates. They got to get them payments down. They got to try to cut that. But ultimately, we as the people become casualties of that, right? We become casualties of that, which is why they want the unemployment to continue to decrease. They want more people on unemployment. That's the deal. So understand that. Listen to Powell talk when he says quantitative easing. They're turning the money printers back on. That's what that in plain English, that's what that means. So you got 60,900 right now on Bitcoin. Where's some inflows coming? 34.72 coming down a little bit. We'll see. We're up 0.09 here a couple minutes ago. We'll see. Got an article here, guys. Something to pay attention to. Coinbase is promoting CBBTC. When you go onto Coinbase's website, when you go, you look at Jesse Polak's tweets and stuff. They're tweeting the hell out of this token, BTC over there on the base chain. This is Coinbase's Bitcoin. It is a meme coin. So understand that it doesn't have any affiliation with Bitcoin in general, but they're promoting the hell out of this thing. Over there on Coinbase. What's up, Tim Ski? What's up, Tim Ski? What is going on, brother? So, when Coinbase starts promoting stuff, you got to start paying attention, right? Obviously you got to start paying attention, and they're definitely promoting this token pretty heavy. And let's go ahead and let's just look and see where it's at right now. It is sitting right now at about 968K right now. It was up to about $1 million and some change last time I looked at it. So definitely people are definitely starting to take some profits. We're on a daily chart here, so this thing's on its second day right now. But Coinbase definitely promoting this token. And when they start to promote these tokens, you got to start to take note, and see if it's something you want to jump into, because Coinbase has a huge reach with people that they can get into these projects in a lot of ways of marketing to them. And I received a message from Coinbase about this particular project, and was like, well, why am I getting that? Like what the hell is this? But it's Coinbase BTC. So definitely Coinbase putting a big push on this token right here for some reason. I don't know why. Don't know what the affiliation is. Don't know anything about the connection between Coinbase BTC and Coinbase. But one thing I do know is when they start pushing it, and maybe it's time to get in. Yeah. So I did. I bought some. I don't know, this morning, I think I bought a little bit higher than what it is right now. Actually, I'm down, but I ain't worried about it too much because, like I said, Coinbase pushing the hell out of this token. So, for some reason, they're pushing the hell out of this token. So, it's a meme token. So we'll see what's up. But definitely you see it's even made CoinDesk. CoinDesk is news, right? That Coinbase is pushing this, so definitely starting to get some legs out there. People are starting to pay attention, right? So people are starting to pay attention to it, and well, we'll see where it goes. But like I said, for some reason they're pushing it. When live, I don't know when Timsky. When are you going back live, brother, or ever? Are you ever going back live again? Are you ever going back live again? But I mean, obviously these guys ain't paying me to promote this thing. I'm just kind of telling you guys what I see, what I see over here on the base chain, and how some of these tokens are about to run. But you got Jesse Polak tweeting the hell out about this thing, Coinbase tweeting the hell out about this thing. So I threw some money in there. We're gonna see where it goes, baby. We're gonna see where it rides. We're gonna see where it goes. We're gonna see what happens. Give me $50, baby. Give me $50, baby. Give me $50. But yeah, so definitely the market is actually looking pretty solid today. I'm telling you, man, the market's looking like it wants to show up with a three-piece suit on today, going into CPI data and come out shining like a superstar. Bitcoin's back up to that 61,000 mark right now. I'm telling you guys, it was up to 61,000 early this morning when I woke up. The market's looking good, man. It's got its three-piece suit on. It's trying to step into the CPI data with its gator boots on, and start to shine today. I think on that Wednesday, these guys know something, guys. These big players in here know something. They know how this data is about to come out. Nvidia sitting pretty right around $117 as well. And we're buying that. I told you guys we're buying that right around $100 on the dip. So Nvidia is looking good over there on the stock market today. Amazon's looking good over there in the pre-market stock markets today. So like I'm saying, these guys know something. They know that the data is going to come in. They know that it's going to come in pretty good. And then you got, oh, look at that. We're up 1.2% over here on IBIT. So definitely starting to look really good over there. And these guys are starting to roll over here in the crypto market. So, these guys are, everybody's buying in. Everybody's buying in, baby. Give me $50. Give me $50. Give me $50, Timsky. So yeah, definitely everybody's starting to buy in, and everybody's starting to dust their wallets off and starting to come back into the market. So, liking where today's going, liking where we're sitting at right now. So market is looking phenomenal for a Wednesday, especially pre-CPI. Usually you see a dip pre-CPI, and then the market reacts post-CPI. So you definitely starting to see the fact that it's moving pre-CPI data report should let you know that, so they know something. Yeah, that's why I don't do it, Timsky. Maybe in the bull run. In the bull run, I'll go live every day. But right now, I mean, when we fully kick off, I'll go live every day. But there's just not enough news to really truly talk about on a daily basis, unless you're really trying to dig some stuff up to talk about on a daily basis and to go live. So it just didn't make sense. Timsky reaction channel. Oh, that'd be hilarious. But which is one of the reasons too, like I don't do my Tuesday spaces anymore, because by the time we stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, when we get on the Tuesday Twitter spaces, we're just regurgitating the same thing that we talked about on here. So I know people stay relevant by going live every day and stuff like that, and I give them guys all the respect in the world. But I think that I can do the same thing by going 3 days a week until this market really starts to run, or really starts to flip, right? Yo, Tishki, that's funny, man. Yeah, Loghead. Yeah, there you go. That's a good reaction channel right there. So, everything's starting to look really good, man. And really, this is all about CPI today, and CPI coming in pretty strong today. I think Goldman Sachs, look at it holds over 400 million in Bitcoin ETFs. This is actually a good thing that you're looking at these institutional investors really starting to come in and buy up these ETFs, right? BlackRock holds a lot of the ETFs, and they hold a lot of Bitcoin, right? BlackRock probably one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin out there right now. But when you look at Goldman Sachs, and they're starting to hold the floor for things like IBIT and things like that, this is actually a really, really good thing for the market, because these guys, when you look at these big institutional investors, yeah, they're going to dump on you at some point, right? Yeah, it's going to happen. It's no different than an average investor coming in and dumping on a newly launched project. It's going to happen. It will happen. But when you look at people like Goldman Sachs, people like BlackRock, people like Fidelity, and things like that, they have more runway before they have to start dumping. And these guys have trained professionals that really, if they want to, they can dump in a coordinated way to really not kill a stock or a project, right? So this is actually a really, really good thing. Where Goldman Sachs is holding over 400 million in Bitcoin ETFs. This is what you want to see. Unfortunately, people didn't want, they complain about institutional money not being in the market. And then when institutional money does come in the market, they complain about how institutional money suppresses the price and does all this other stuff. And it's the same people that were complaining about institutional money not being here. So, you can't win with a lot of these guys. Here's the thing, and I've said it for a while now. You've seen what retail money could do to the cryptocurrency market, right? It could run up to about $3 trillion. You need institutional money to put you over that edge. You can't do it with just retail money. Selmo, what's up, brother? Good morning, my brother. Good morning. I hope yo, Selmo, you seen the video this morning, man? 117, baby. We're buying 99.98, 99.98 on the dip, man. 117 this morning. Amazon's looking strong. The video's looking strong, man. Man, up in some profit today, baby. Up in some profit. So, yeah, Selmo, the video is looking really good. But people, so you can't have it both ways. You can't want institutional money to come into cryptocurrency and then try to dictate how they come in. That's just not how it's gonna happen. And if you really think that institutional money cares what you think anyways about what you're saying, then you're fooling yourself, because they don't give a damn what we say. They're going to do what they do anyways. Seiko's trying to get Timsky to start a reaction channel. Yo, Seiko, Timsky reaction channel would be funny, man. I think it would be funny though. But yeah, so like institutional money, they don't really care what you think or what you say about how they trade anyways. But you need that institutional money in here in cryptocurrency to really make it a legitimate platform in the eyes of the governments that they operate in. Because make no doubt, BlackRock, Fidelity, the rest of these guys, they're really running the financial institutions. They get what they want, when they want, and how they want it. We need Selmo live. Selmo live, yo. I'll be on Selmo's live. Definitely would be on Selmo's live. But yeah, look, so like I'm saying, like Coinbase is really promoting this Coinbase BTC, guys. It's like I said, it's made the article for CoinDesk. It's all over Coinbase. They're promoting the hell out of this thing. It doesn't look like it's having the strongest morning. It's on base. It doesn't look like it's having the strongest morning. You can see the pullback from its all-time high right here on the day. It keeps tanking all morning. It's down to 853K right now. Like I said, it was up to about 1.5 million this morning, so it's pulling itself down. But Coinbase promoting the hell out of this thing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with it, right? Coinbase has the ability to pump this thing anytime they want, anyways, right? They come in, they'll pump the hell out of this token. If they're promoting it, it won't surprise me if they're gonna pump the hell out of it either. So someone do booty reviews. Oh, man. Man, no, come on, man. Come on. Get off Selmo like that, Seiko. Come on, man. You can't have my man Selmo walking around just doing booty reviews. Come on, man. He's better than that. But we'll keep an eye on this token, see what happens. So we got Tim's over there on the base chain. See what Tim's is at today. See if it's digging itself out here. Definitely doing well. Back up to 2 million. A couple days ago we were talking about Tim sitting at 900K. That's sitting at 2 million right now. So that would have been that's a nice come up, right? That's a nice come up. Turbo doing well as well. Turbo looks like it's digging itself out. We talked about Turbo the other day, sitting at 294 million right now. Definitely looking like it's digging itself out and doing okay today. So we like Turbo. Here's one we haven't talked about in a while because it really hasn't done anything. It's just been sitting dormant, but definitely coming out of its shell. Moonboy is starting to come out of its shell. Since launch, it's basically been sitting dormant for a while. But up to around 59K. It's hung out here for a while. I own a good portion of that supply. So, like I said, I'll start watching it. I paid it in zero mind for a while because it just kind of sat there. It wasn't really doing much, but definitely starting to move now. Shinja, man, sitting at this thing dead, man. This thing's dead, man. Like 22K. It's over, brother. It's over for that one. I don't know what to tell you. I was in it. I was in it for the biscuit. Risked it for the biscuit. Thought maybe they could bring them guys back together, but doesn't seem to be looking good, man. Doesn't seem to be looking good. They got taxes on it, though, man. They got taxes on it, man. You can't have taxes on a meme coin, man. You can't have taxes on a meme coin anymore. Doesn't work, man. Doesn't work. Seiko's trying to get you to start a booty channel, man. Come on, man. Come on, dog. So we got you better than that, man. Come on. But Jasmine looking strong. We got to get back up to this 2.5 cent level. I think that's the level where Jasmine has to get to. Struggling to get there. Sitting at 2.1, putting in a strong day today, but definitely struggling to get to that 2.5 cent level today. But I think today's going to be a good day in the market. So I think some of these guys will run. Our boy Pepe over here, I don't know, man. Pepe's just doing his thing. I don't know what else to tell you. It's just kind of, 8-2. Got to get this zero back. Got to see a nice run on Pepe. Go ahead and get this zero back. Bring this thing to 4 zeros. 4 zeros. One, I definitely liking where Pepe is right now, though. So definitely buying some more into because I think it's going to get this zero back. I think we're going back to 4 zeros on the next run up. Got to have these consolidations. That's kind of what Pepe's going through right now with a down market. Moby, we looked at Moby. We own Moby under right around $1 million, sitting at 1.4 right now, 1.4 million over there on the base chain. Low market cap, kind of hanging in there. It suffered it suffered that downturn, but definitely starting to get some more volume over there, starting to come back. Like what we're seeing over there. Bonk, you guys know I'm a big Bonk fan. Let's just come over here and look at the top meme coins, because you guys know Pepe's about to pass shit, right? in this bull market, Pepe's about to pass SHIB. I'm keep trying to tell you guys that, man. We'll see. Timsky gonna probably argue with me about that. Probably doesn't like it, but I think this flip is gonna happen right here. This flip is gonna happen right here. But you got Doge at 1, SHIB at 2, Pepe at 3. Dogwood Hat been hanging around this 170 level for a little while now. Up about 2.3% on the day. Been hanging around this $1.70 level for a minute. Definitely think it's kind of consolidated here for about a week, right? So we'll see. We'll see if it can make that next move up. Bonk, I think will perform better than Dogwood Hat in this bull market. So you guys know what I think the lineup's going to be. I think during this, when we're in the height of the bull market, I think it's going to be Doge 1, Pepe 2, SHIB 3, Bonk 4, Dogwood Hat 5. I think that's your top 5 tokens, with Floki coming in at number 6, a close number 6. I think I think Floki's going to do big things in this bull market with their ecosystem, but I think the play in the Floki ecosystem isn't Floki. I think it's TokenFi. I think it's TokenFi. I think they're going to be the biggest beneficiaries. I think Brett will have a monster run, but I just think that Brett's one bull market away from cracking the top 5. It's just a big push up from where it is now to crack that top 5. Still under $1 billion. I think anytime Brett's under $1 billion, it's a great buy. But I definitely think it's one bull market away from cracking that top 5. But we'll see. It definitely could come out. It could come out swinging, and surprise us all. It's crypto, so you never know. So we're just making the assumptions, right? But I do think that Brett will it'll move. It'll move well. I think you're looking at 10 billion here. I just don't think that it's enough. It's enough to get up into this top 5. Because you look at it, if we're saying Pepe's going to pass SHIB, Pepe's got to do 8 billion just right now to pass him. It's got to do another 5 billion, right? Which it will. I just think that the volume on SHIB's not going to be as high as it is on Pepe. I think that's where the flip's going to happen. Bonk's going to get a ton of volume over there on the Solana chain. It's just what it is. So, I'm gonna take some profits. Yeah, if you're up, take some profits, baby. If you're up, take some profits. I don't care. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. What I can tell you that. And that's the thing. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. Call it what you want. People tell you, hold to the moon, baby. Hold to the moon. Hold forever, man. No, you don't go broke taking profits. Make your money, man. Make your money. So, yeah, I think there's a flipping going to happen over here in these meme market worlds, guys. But yeah, I mean, I think Bonk definitely setting itself up. It'll flip Dogwood Hat. It's just going to happen just because of the popularity that it has over there on the Solana blockchain. It's Solana's staple token, staple meme token. So it's gonna get a lot of volume. It's just gonna get a lot. It always has. It always will, and it's listed everywhere. So when retail investment starts to come in, they're like, we talk about this all the time. They're coming in on Coinbase. They're coming in on a lot of these tier 1 exchanges. The meme coins that are listed on them exchanges will be the ones, if you notice, will be the ones that I put in the top 5, because that's where the majority of the retail volume is coming from. It's not coming from decentralization. You think retail investments coming in and going to decentralization as their first as their first move to buy meme tokens, you're crazy. They're going to these tier one exchanges and buying what they have there, and then they'll move to decentralization. Uh, Ponke still sitting around that 36 cent mark. Hasn't made that push back up to 60 cents yet. Just kind of hanging out there. Hasn't made that push back up. Miggles just creating a great support line here, where it is in this 33 to 35 million dollar range. Again, another project that Coinbase is really promoting. So we'll see how far this thing can push to the upside. What's up, Ken? What's up, brother? From across the pond. What's going on, brother? Good morning, man. Good morning. 3-7. Good morning, man. Good morning, 3-7. How are you? But definitely we'll see where Miggles can go. Building support right around this 33 million. But Coinbase, again, another one that Coinbase is pushing, right? You go on their website, it's on there. You go, to a lot of their stuff, it's on there, right? So, we'll see how far that Coinbase push up effect will go. That's key. Crash, you guys know I'm a big Crash person. I like Crash. I think Crash is going to do well. And like I said, if you look at Crash, it didn't suffer that big downturn that everybody else suffered during this market pullback. It's just really been trading sideways. It's all it's been doing is trade sideways at between 4.5 and $5 million. So you look at, we went over this last stream, so we don't got to do it again. But if you look at the pullback that everybody else had during that last Bitcoin crash, these guys didn't have it, which just lets you know how solid that floor is. Daddy choking, 60 cents. There the pullback was real here. I think that Rodney can dig out of this. I think that they will dig out of this. But boy, the pullback was real. We were talking about this thing over $1 at one point, right? And this thing is the pullback is real on that, man. So I hope people were smart, took their initials, and can ride this wave, right? The whole key to these meme tokens is if you can get your initial out quick, you can ride the wave, right? And that's the key, is getting that initial money out of there, and then you can ride it. And that's how you win in this game. You don't win by leaving all your money in a project. You win by getting your initial out, riding the wave down, maybe maybe putting a little bit more money in on the turn up, and getting that out as quick as you can as well. Once your initials out, getting that money out as well. If you're investing on this downturn right here, when that next push up, do you get your initials out of there, and then that's how you win. You don't win by putting money in here, putting money in here, putting money in here, putting money in here, and putting money in here, and then waiting for this thing to go like this. That's not how you win. You got to get your initials out, and as quick as you're riding out profit, you can ride through some of these. You can ride through some of these downturns, right? Because it's it's all profit to you, so you can hold on through some of these downturns without staring at your wallet all day and making bad decisions, because all of your money's tied up in here, right, in these tokens. So you've got to be able to look to get your initial out quick. I'll tell you guys, my strategy is when I go into a project, if I 2x it, my initials coming out, I'm riding on straight profit, and then I'll make a decision from that point forward. I'm just talking straight lower market cap meme coins, right? $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. I'm getting my initial investment out. At a 2x, I'm riding that profit. If it dips a little bit, I may put a little bit more money in on that next upturn. As soon as that 2x's, I'm taking my initial out of there, and then I'm just riding it. And that's why you're able to hold on through a market crash like we had, right? Call it what you want. We had a crash. That what we had in Bitcoin and Ethereum over the past couple of weeks was an absolute crash. It was an absolute disaster. Call it what you want. People sugarcoat and say, "Oh, it's all part of the game," and this happens all the time, and you got to be prepared for these things, and you know, you know, these things happen 6 times during the last bull market, which they're correct. There was a 20% pullback in the bull market 6 times last time. Yeah, they're all right, right? You can look at the numbers; they're all right, they're all accurate, they're all correct. But the bottom line is a 20% pullback is a 20 freaking percent pullback. That's a catastrophe in the market. Call it what you want. It's a catastrophe in the market, which means the last bull run, we had 6 catastrophes in the market. Like, people lost a lot of money. And, we're not going to sit here and act like they didn't, or act like it wasn't important, or act like it was just part of the game. It is part of the game, but you got to call it for what it is too. It was crazy. It was crazy. It decimated a lot of these tokens. If you look at a lot of these meme coins over here, that downturn decimated that. They decimated them. I mean, let's pull them up. I mean, you look at even some of the bigger ones, right? And not so much a decimation as they're never going to recover, but that's a hell of a drop right there. That's a hell of a cliff. And we're not looking at a 15-minute chart. We're not looking at a 10-minute chart. This is a daily chart. That's a complete downturn right there. That's a big move to the downside. And that's in a project like Bonk, who has 753K holders. You got this. Look at that. What do you think a project that's sitting at $1 million is going to look like? Well, it's going to look like this. It's gonna look like, not Crash, but because Crash held up well. It was one of the few who held up well. But it's going to look something like this, right? It's going to look something like that. Or something like this. You know what I mean? It's going to look like something like this, and people got hurt. And we're not going to underplay that. We're not going to sit here and say, oh, it's part of the game. It just happens, and you got to be prepared for that. And you should have seen that one coming. And oh yeah, whatever, man. First of all, nobody's seen it coming. Second of all, yeah, it's a great DCA opportunity. Yeah, it's a great opportunity to start buying more of what you believe in. But let's not sugarcoat the fact that it was actually a huge pullback. And I'm pretty sure people have a lot to say about what I just said, and people will have some feelings about it, and whatever, whatever. Say what you want. I don't really care. But you even look at Pepe. Look at that pullback. Like, look at that thing, man. That's big. That's big. But let's go check on these tokens. Look at up, look at that 0.34%, man. IBIT is moving this morning after hours. IBIT is moving, which means, and this is as simple as you can make your price predictions. You look at IBIT, the biggest Bitcoin ETF, right? It's moving. It's up. It's up good. Then you just come over here and you look at Bitcoin. You already know it's up. Why do you know Bitcoin's up before you even need to look at it? Because IBIT's up. It's that simple. If IBIT's up, Bitcoin's up. It drives the price. It's no different than we at some point here in the next month or so, we're going to be doing the same thing with the Ethereum ETFs. Pull up the Ethereum ETF. If that's up, Ethereum's going to be up. If that's down, Ethereum's going to be down. It is literally that simple. What's up, Junior? What's up? What's up? What's up, dog? What's up, dog? I was wondering where you were at, Junior. It's CPI day, baby. It's CPI day. But yeah, we'll be doing the same thing with the Ethereum ETF pretty soon. We'll be pulling it up, and that'll dictate the price of Ethereum. And then Solana will get one in 2025. It'll dictate the price of Solana. XRP is probably going to get an ETF. There's no reason why they shouldn't get an ETF. We'll be doing the same thing with XRP. So basically, your stock market will be running your top tokens over here. Will be dictating the price on your top tokens over here. So the only thing you got to do is go to the stock market to figure out where the prices of your top tokens are going to be. But yo, we definitely got a good look at the day, a tremendous look at the hour right now, and everything is looking solid. I'm telling you, crypto's showing up with a three-piece suit today, and it's trying to show up and show out, man. It's got its gator boots on, its three-piece suit on, its gator boots on, and it is definitely trying to show up and show out today. I like it. I like the recovery, and we're still in a recovery, right? We're still in a recovery. Timsky, you would pick that out, right? You would pick that out, right? But yeah, crypto's trying to show up and show out today, guys, and you know we like it, but we're still in a recovery. What is it? What do we mean by that? You know, before that dip, Bitcoin was sitting at about 65,000. So, you know, we're still trying to recover that old high that we had before we had that big dip, right? Ethereum was right around 3K. So, you know, we're on our way back, and that's a good thing. But understand, you know, you're still buying your altcoins at a discount, even though the market's completely green. You're still buying your altcoins at a discount. You know, so anytime Solana is under $150, that's a discount, right? That means you're not back. XRP was sitting at 60 cents, you know, before that happened. So I think that Tonecoins, you know, was right about where it is right now. But if you look at AVAX, projects like AVAX, this thing's $28, $29, right? Before that happened. Now it's down at 21. So you're still looking at a discount there. You're still looking at a discount in SHIB. You're still looking at a discount in the majority of these. Polkadot was at $6 before that happened, right? $6, $7. It was hovering around. So you're still buying at a discount here. Chainlink was up to like $12, $13. So we're just recovering. It's all we're doing. Is we're recovering. You got to see the big push-ups that we're getting right now as of today to make that recovery, but that's all we're doing. You know, this market is looking really good. It's looking really strong. It looks like it wants to send, but let's put it into perspective and say we're only sending back up to where we were before we came down, right? Can't look at the next leg up before you get back what you lost, right? You ain't lying, Big Watch. We crypto suited and booted, baby. Yes, I was wondering if you was in the cut today getting some work done. Crow moved up 10 spots. Yeah, Crow moved up 10 spots. Crow moved up 10 spots just by hanging on. Timsky, just by hanging on. And that's Crow's biggest advantage, right? Stellar as well. Crow and Stellar. It looked they gain a lot of momentum up the charts because their holders are strong. I think a lot of the Crow is staked away, so a lot of people can't, you know, unstake and sell. But if you look at their price action, they didn't really have Crow and Stellar didn't really have a huge push to the upside, right? But everybody else dropped so far that it allowed them to move up. So now when everybody else is recovering, if Crow and Stellar that hung on can just get a push to the upside, they'll move up the charts even more. If they can just get a push, right? They just need that push. And they'll rocket up these charts, you know. I mean, it's the same concept as I was talking about with Crash over there on base, right? It didn't suffer that big pullback that everybody else suffered. So now when everybody else is recovering, you're able to move up. Yo, good morning. Good morning, Al. Good morning. So, Al, you see this? You see this Coinbase BTC that Coinbase is pushing all over their websites, all over their tweets, all over everything. Jesse Polak, everybody else is pushing this Coinbase this Coinbase this Coinbase BTC on base. Not like I said, it's not doing so hot today. It's actually pulling back today, but I don't know. The fact that they're promoting it, man, means I bought it. You know, I don't know what y'all are doing, but when Coinbase comes out and says we're gonna promote something, I'm gonna buy it. You know, I think this is it. No, that's bull. I don't want that. But yeah, when Coinbase comes out and says, "Hey, we're gonna put this on our website, we're gonna promote this," I'm gonna buy it. You know, I ain't no fool, man. I might look like a fool, but I ain't no fool. What was it? Well, anyways, it was down. Let's see, what was it? CBBTC. But yeah, it was down. It was down pretty good. So it's starting to come down. Here we go. What's it down to now? Oh, it's back up to 1 million. It was down 800,000 while we were streaming. It turned itself back into 1 million. Not bad, not bad. Little run up. Like I said, these are the daily candles, so you know, not bad, not bad. Oh, my man Rude is in the building. What's up, Rude? What's up? What's up, Rude? What's going on, my man Rude, man? How are you, man? I haven't heard from you in a while, man. What is going on, my brother? What you buying? Right here, Rude. I just bought some of this morning. Coinbase BTC. Coinbase promoting the hell out of this thing. Jesse Polak, everybody. Did it launch on Ape Store? Not that I don't know. I woke up to it this morning, man. I woke up to it this morning. What's the market cap? 1.07 million. This morning when we first started streaming, it was down to 800K, around 800. Looking at the daily chart right now, I'll flip this to. Let's flip this just to what do we want to? Let's go to the hourly here. See what's up. Yeah, see, this morning on the hourly when we first started, you could see the big red candle start to come in, but they're starting to buy it up right now. So 1 point, it was down to 800. Then it's starting to come up 1.1 million. People are starting to wake up. When we buying this right now, Rude, we buying it right now. I was buying it this morning. I woke up to it this morning. I checked out this article on CoinDesk over here about it, and about Coinbase and Jesse Polak and everybody else pushing it. And I was like, let me check it out. And I seen it was on a red candle, so I started buying a little bit this morning, about 5 a.m. So definitely starting to push up a little bit today, though. Definitely starting to push up a little bit now as the morning moves on. So, but it's all over Coinbase. It's all over. I was checking out Jesse Polak's tweets. Checking out Coinbase as well, and they're promoting the hell out of this thing. So, who is Jesse Polak? Jesse Polak, Big Watch, is the one who built the base chain. He's the lead developer on the base chain. That's who he is, Big Watch. He's a lead developer behind it. So yeah. So all right, guys. With that, I gotta go. I gotta get to work. You guys know that. Gotta go hit that 9 to 5, baby. Until Bitcoin takes off. But we're just trying to recover. Until Bitcoin, Ethereum take off. Your boy gotta hit the 9 to 5. Your boy gotta hit this 9 to 5, baby. Yeah, we market looks good today, man. Market looks like it's putting its 3-piece suit on today with its gator boots and it trying to dig itself out of this hole we were in. Yeah. CPI data comes out today, guys. Expect good data today. Expect good data. Why do I say expect good data? Because the markets know before we know, right? And we're over here on IBIT. So yeah, IBIT, the Bitcoin IBIT's moving, but the markets know before we do, and the markets are absolutely looking strong. In the pre-markets this morning, they're not looking that bad, and so they know where the data is coming out already. The crypto market looks like it's got its 3-piece suit on. It's got its gator boots on. It looks like it wants to run today, and that is absolutely a phenomenal thing. Got to get Bitcoin back up to this 65,000. Got to get Ethereum back up to 3,000. And definitely have to get Solana back up to around that 150, 160 range. I think that's going to be crucial here in this market. So it looks like we're starting to dig out from that big pullback that we had. So definitely liking where the market is right now. It's absolutely looking good. And it looks like we're on our way back up. But until Bitcoin gets to 65K, we're not doing anything but recovering. That's all we're doing. Glad I'm finding you, man. Right over here. Oh, Rude, man. You got to stop in more often, brother. You got to stop in more often, man. There's my boy right there. All right, but your boy, I gotta go to work. Gotta go make this money, man. Gotta go make this money, baby. So, everything looks good today, guys. I like it. Let's hope that it stays this way after the CPI data comes out this morning. Should be coming out anytime now. But we are definitely on the move up today, and that's beautiful for everybody's bags, man. And go be smart today. Go make smart investments today. Be safe. Most importantly, protect yourself, protect your crypto, protect everything that you have invested in. Don't be out here going crazy. Don't be out here dunking all your money into these projects. Step your way into these projects, and make sure you get your initial investment out of these projects. When you can, and be riding on profit as fast as you can. As fast as you can get to a profit the more less stress you're gonna have, the better you're gonna be. So get to profit. And there's nothing wrong with, once you're in profit, buying the dip and taking your initial out after you buy that dip, guys. So, always make sure that you're investing smart, and always make sure that you're protecting your crypto if it's on a decentralized side as well. And make sure that you're being smart about your money, and never be 100% in the market. Never put 100% of your money in the market. Always have that dry powder on the side so you can buy the dips. All right. So with that, guys, we'll be back at you guys on Friday again. I am out of here. I got to go. Work phone is blowing up. So I got to go. See you guys on Friday. We'll do this thing again and get set up for the weekend. We're out. Bye.